All right, well, good afternoon and welcome back. Drier air continuing to just work across the United States. All that tan color you see there continuing on across the United States from west coast to east coast. Moisture building up out of the eastern Pacific due to, well, you got Tropical Storm Priscilla. You have also Octave as well getting into another tropical system developing out there, and that moisture is continuing to work into the Four Corners region. More moisture coming in off the west coast, and that's all collapsing on the Midwest here as we get into it. More moisture coming in from also Jerry kind of moving up along the coastal areas is eventually going up along the peninsula of Florida and beyond, but it's all collapsing on the Midwest. We'll get into it here with moisture coming in from this area of low pressure that's also pulling up that moisture and heat from the south. You have another high pressure ridge over Toronto that's also pulling in more moisture and pulling it right back into Wisconsin. That happens with more high pressure building out of Canada, and that's pushing all of that moisture coming right back down to us as well and pulling it from the west coast. We'll get into conditions in the 60s widespread. Of course, today we'll also see that continue on with some high clouds and a few areas of sunshine for some areas as well. Some good looking sunshine as well. 60s abound across the region. The winds will stir up as we get into the afternoon, late afternoon into the evening hours as well, coming in out of the southeast there, and that will continue to push in the forecast. Then we increase the clouds. We get into the possibility of overnight rainfall. We'll call it late night to overnight rainfall. It'll go from a 20% chance building up to about a 40 to 50% chance in the overnight hours. You can see it for Eau Claire as well. Then as we go into sunrise tomorrow, that rainfall will continue on and then taper off just around the 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock hour. You see that continue on pushing, trying to get across the river there, and eventually this drier air starts to allow it to occur. It finally gets into Ladysmith, all the way down to Eau Claire, down to La Crosse. Then it starts to develop another line in the backside of that as well. But this line here kind of pushes out to the east a little bit, but it enhances a bit by Black River Falls and Sparta. Then it kicks out, gets out of the region with this little system starting to develop as well. And then that brings maybe a shower or two, maybe even a storm associated with that by Eau Claire. And then that kicks out and finishes out as we go into the early morning hours. Now, sunrise continues on. We'll hold on to more sunshine for highs for Friday. Breezy and gusty winds up to possibly 26 miles per hour in the forecast, gusting. We'll see these continue on, and they'll finish out by the evening commute. We'll get back to how this all shapes up with rainfall all the way from tonight getting into Monday. We're looking at a quarter of an inch or less in the forecast, but if there are storms, that means we'll be picking up the ability to have some more rainfall in the picture. We have some temperatures in the 60s, upper 60s, low 70s today or tomorrow, getting into milder conditions as we roll right into your weekend with at least partly cloudy to sunny skies working in the forecast and mostly cloudy conditions and cloudier conditions getting into your Sunday. That means more rainfall possibly moving back into the forecast, taking it into Columbus Day on your Monday, and then drier conditions ensue for Tuesday, carrying over to more showers possibly coming in for Wednesday and into your Thursday of next week.
All right, we got a lot of sun this afternoon.
I know,
Look
right?
forward to. It looks beautiful out there right now.
Yes.
All right, thank you, Art.